fits. It's yours. It's your own shit. Hot like I lie. Yeah, but I'm honest about it. No, you're not.
From the beginning, yeah. I just want to know, how is it pronounced? Is it Tanzania?
Where it came from? Yes, Tanzania.
Tanzania, not Tanzania.
No, either way.
Either way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, man.
But how do you say it in
how do
your
you
country?
say it? You that's from there. How do you say it?
Sometimes it depends with the city as well. Other cities called Tanzania. Other cities called Tanzania.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same country. Like, see, like, but there's little flipping in it. Like, you know,
Yeah,
sometimes
no,
it
there's.
depends
I know in Nigeria there's Iwo and then there's Iwo. Like, but it's just the way you pronounce it. It's spelled exactly the same. So
But it could mean different things.
it's not even that it means different things. It's a different place. It's actually a place.
Okay.
Like
okay,
it's a location. Like
So there's Iwo and there's Iwo.
Yeah.
And those are two different places.
two different places.
Oh, so it's Tanzania.
Tanzania. Right.
But you can call it Tanzania.
I like the Tanzania.
Yeah.
Tanzania.
That sounds better to me, Tanzania.
I like Tanzania.
See?
Tanzania.
Tanzania. Whereabouts is that in Africa in terms of like?
The east of Africa.
It's East African.
Yes, East of Africa,
Okay.
close to Uganda, Kenya. That's where Zanzibar came from.
Okay.
You heard about Zanzibar?
Yeah, I've heard
Zanzibar,
that.
yeah.
That's Tanzania.
Zanzibar is in Tanzania.
Yes.
So what's the capital? I see.
Dodoma.
Oh, okay, because
But you know, it's like Dar es Salaam. It looks like it's a capital, but it's not the capital city. It's like capital city is Dodoma, but like it's like I can say it's like Washington or maybe to New York or kind of stuff like that. Or Abuja, Lagos. Is understand?
Yeah.
As Black Brits, yeah. How do Tanzanians see Black Brits? Like, do you have a?
That's a good question.
You know, like
Nigeria.
Nigerians and Ghanaians, how they view, like, we think we're the shit over here.
Yeah, like we're the in England. This is us.
We're the
Like,
cool.
yeah,
We're the cool ones.
We're the cool
West
Africans.
Africans. We're in numbers. Like there's loads of us.
If we're being honest, we ain't shit.
Nothing. We're all at the bottom.
We don't know our language, our history, our geography. We don't know nothing about nothing. We just hair.
I thought Ghanaians are good with their language.
Yeah,
At minimum, a Ghanaian tends to understand their language. At minimum, most Ghanaians you meet, they'll understand their language. Me, I understand a tiny bit. I speak a little bit, but like, fam, after hello,
But what I believe,
English.
like everybody who's from here, like the Black British, I'm sure they have roots from somewhere, right? From Africa.
Yeah. But like our knowledge of Africa, right? Like is different. Like we're asking you, where is it? What's the capital? Like
I get it.
we always talk about history and where we're from. Like a lot of us, like it might just be us three,
Yeah.
but it's more than us. People will say, "I know my shit." Then you ask them a question, they don't know.
Nah.
So what's like? Is there a view? Because there's not many Tanzanians in the UK. Like I know 3.
I know one.
So like,
You know one.
Yeah, you today. I met. I know one other.
You see
Shout
that?
out to Sheila.
So we know that we are a little bit plenty, especially the one from Zanzibar. Most of them came from Zanzibar, part of Tanzania. So we are a lot. Not that much comparing to Nigerians or East Africans, but we are a lot, like in different cities here, Coventry, Birmingham.
Okay.
Reading, I think different places, but we are comparing to Nigerians or Kenyans. I think we are not that bigger than them. Like they are a lot, but we're not that few as well. We love it here, like
because when we hear East Africa, it's not too many years ago that I knew Kenya was that side. Like it was just like Somalia, Ethiopia,
and Eritrea.
Yeah, like it was just that side. So to hear that there's some.
Yeah,
nice
we don't know nothing about the continent.
Oh,
we don't know nothing. I think, you know what it is, because we've been born here or we've lived here, we've expected that people that are English are going to teach us about Africa. And then our parents didn't necessarily have time to teach us loads because maybe they're working. So we're just like, oh yeah, we know, we're African. And then we think that that's enough.
And I'm sure most of the information come different.
Yeah,
of course.
100%.
Like the way how people maybe sometimes they portray like Africa is totally different. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
reason we came out with that new, I mean, reality show
yeah.
on Netflix, so that people can see how Africa is.
There's rich people there.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, wait, go. You just gonna go.
So how real is that show?
That's because if we need to go and rush Andale,
I'll tell you this.
I'm ready to ride on Andale if you want to go and ride on Andale. That's what I need to do.
I'll tell you this. That thing is 99% real.
Is it?
Yes. If no 90, it's 90 to 99 real.
Woo.
I'm telling you that.
Listen.
From the outside in.
That
Like, you see, as real people, I've never argued so much.
No.
With
Someone
people-
would have died. We can't meet up and argue that often. Impossible to meet up and argue that often.
Every scene is beef. I'm just like, dude, is that like?
No.
It's,
So with the Andale and Zari situation, was that real?
Because I'll tell you this. Like, you do your parts, they do their parts.
Okay.
yeah.
So it's like at the end of the day, when the show comes, that's why you see, oh, so there was this going on.
Oh, you didn't even know.
That's the meaning of reality.
You should be pulling up to every shoot day. When they say we're recording, pull up and see what's going on and know what's gonna happen in
It's
scene
easy.
10.
may start fighting maybe. So it's like it needs to be like a real life, because sometimes you can be here, you don't understand what's going on to your friend.
Yeah. It's
That's
true.
supposed to
It's
be.
true.
So I was watching him and I was like, okay, so Andile? I didn't expect that.
I was just telling them, like, at the end when you said that this is my family, I
Yeah.
felt that. I was like, no,
And
it's
the way
his
how I
family.
took Andile is like, it's like my brother in South Africa. Like, this is my homie. I felt like maybe we cope a lot to have this bond. Maybe I can tell him like whatever I go through. Like, I feel like this is my brother. But that actually told me something. Told me like you need to be very careful with the friends, whoever surrounds you. So, no matter how much everything was real, but then there's a message out of it. It's like no matter what you see, there's advantage and disadvantage, so that you need to learn, so that you know how to live with people, how the world goes, like what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah.
So is this guy still your friend now? Because
Andile-
season 2, if I see you arguing again, don't tell me this thing is
I
90
think-
to
I think
99% real, man.
Season 2 will tell everything.
Did you scrap? Did you scrap?
Bro, like that something was. When I was there shooting, then telling me that, I was like, what the F?
Yeah.
You can swear, by the way.
You telling me in front of my this is my home.
I'm telling you, I felt it.
That's my daughter in there.
Yeah.
That's my firstborn.
Mm.
I thought you came here as a friend, and I was like, I didn't expect. And
He's
then,
happy to see him.
yeah. Ooh. You guys better watch next season.
Yeah. He's selling it well.
I think my
Even if
reaction-
it's not real, he sold it to me. I'm
Ooh.
there.
I think my reaction is like it's hard to explain with the words. People need to see how did I react.
Yeah. The way you reacted, I said, even if Andale and Zari knew what was going on and it was part of a plan, you didn't know.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I was
They
like,
didn't
no.
tell you.
I didn't know shit. I didn't know anything.
That was very calm in terms of a reaction in your house. Like,
Cameras are on though,
you know,
innit? Like,
you know where the knives are. You know where anything that's a weapon, like, you can really form a weapon that can prosper against it.
I'm telling you, bro.
Whoa. So how would you advise, because we get a lot of people that, ask us questions, or they say, my missus cheated on me, or this guy cheated on me, and all this kind of stuff. How would you advise dealing with that sort of situation when someone's saying, as a friend, I have done this to you. I've gone behind your back and I've done this to you. What's your advice?
I think I'll tell you the truth. It depends on the mood at the same time. At the exact time. Like, moods can be different.
Yeah.
So I don't want to act like I know more about those things, but then sometimes it depends on how do you feel, especially when it comes how closer you were with your girl or with whatever. Like, it depends on that. So you know, when it comes to love, it wasn't the subject at school, so it's very hard to understand. Even you teach us about it.
I like that.
That's
You don't know
deep.
the formula
It's
and
true.
everything. So it's like sometimes it goes according to how do you feel.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
just make sure that there's no violence. Make sure that you don't go out of the law. But then pay for it.
Sometimes violence. Sometimes violence.
You know, in Africa, people are above the law as well.
Yeah.
In most places, you can pay.
Yeah, it's just one of my advice is they shouldn't be above the law,
Yeah.
but they're trying to find a way of how they can get it back.
What, love or
Get it back in
and
blood.
Blood. It's a get it back in blood.
No, because so you're not together no more at the moment, or in that
With
at the
Zari?
time, yeah.
She's the mother of my kids, and we were not together. But the way no matter how much we are not together. But to me, like separation does not mean that we have to be enemies or that.
Yeah. And you weren't divorced either.
Yes, I try to like, even if I can have like, trust me, even if there's I don't know ever girl who I'm after or want to approach, but if the mother of my kid come, I have to cool because you know she's the mother of my kids. So even if we're not together, but my kids, she still lives with my kids. She's a control. I can say like she's the manager of my kids. Like, are you getting the point? So I have to respect her, and that's how it's supposed to be done. Like separating with your baby mama or the mother of your kids, it doesn't have to be a problem. It's like I understand sometimes, no matter how much they can act, you know those things. Like sometimes, but you need to know how to deal with them. It's very easy once you know that because that's how. It's like the same thing that you know if you play with a knife, it can cut you. So you need to understand how you can play with that nicely. It's the same thing that sometimes that the women maybe they may have, they can't control things the way how we do control. So you need to understand how to deal with that. You don't have to be the one who get pissed or you want to start violence, everything. Just if you know how to deal with them nicely, you'll never get any problem. So
This
that's how
guy's
I
a
know.
demon.
The first thing, I'm telling you,
This guy's a demon. Because even as you're talking, I'm like, raw, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's a
You're thinking the
good
women
guy,
are listening,
bro.
like, yeah, man.
So
I
it's
can
like-
have a baby with him.
Yeah. And you know, like, Africans, we have, like, proverbs. Like, he has bare them that he just goes off. What was the one that you said in the show? Don't spit your chewing gum.
Oh,
for
like
someone
the
giving
grapes
you a
or
grape.
something like
I was like, you know how cold that is?
Yeah.
Don't spit your chewing gum if
Yeah,
someone's
just
trying to
because-
give you a
yeah.
grape.
Yeah.
savage. Even put it somewhere here.
Just stick it on the back of the hand.
So it's like, as I say, like you need to once you know how to do without to deal with that, everything is easy. I'm seeing a lot of things as I was saying, like the way what Kanye was going through and all that. Because trust me, when you started relationship with your partner, you all want to be forever. But sometimes you know those things happen. Then there's nothing you can do because you two had proper and good intention, but then it wasn't meant to. So you need to understand when it comes to man and ladies, sometimes at least we can control ourselves. But you know, ladies sometimes they can't control themselves that much. So as a man, you need to understand how can you handle that if you want to react, because they say most of the time things like whatever happened comes because of the reaction. You get the point. So 99 problems they can come, like 99% is come from how do you react.
Yeah.
You're getting the point. Like
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
can come, it depends on how you're gonna react. So if you can react nicely, no matter what she try to do, at the end of the day, she'll feel like, I think I shouldn't do that. I went through those things. I've got 3 baby mamas. I don't know, 4. Not really sure, but then you see, you can imagine how
3?
I try,
Yeah.
if not 4.
If not 4, yeah.
Wait,
Okay,
if
yeah.
not for what?
Yeah, because the other one you're still trying to figure out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see, so
whether
like,
it's his or not. Yeah.
2, 3.
Man's got plus or minus, baby.
But how long is it gonna take to figure this thing out then?
Ooh.
At this point, I just let God help me to. Because whatever happens, I try my level best to make sure. Because I don't want to lose my kids. I wasn't raised with my dad, so I feel like I need to make sure that I'm there for my kids. So I try my level best to make sure that I get my kid. But then I think maybe you get to a time that maybe she's not my kid. You never know. But then I'm praying if she is my kid, one day she will come, and everything will be proper. So it's like you can understand, like from that, how many things I went through. Before it was a little bit difficult, but nowadays I really know how to. Because you know, once you have a problem with your, with the mother of your kids, what they want sometimes they want to stop you from seeing your kids. Because they know you know, they know you. We love. They know we love our kids.
So that's the way to hurt you, isn't it?
Yeah, because for her, she feel like maybe this can be something that can make you be in the line. You know, those things sometimes. You know, as men can be stubborn sometimes. So you know, they feel like, okay, maybe if I do this, maybe you'll understand me, how I feel, or maybe you can get back together.
Yeah.
So you just need to understand how to deal with that. If you can react, oh, my kid, you know. So that's going to be a problem. It doesn't have to be that way.
Using the kids as a weapon is a horrible thing, though.
It hurts a lot. But sometimes what I do is like, okay, I give you space. How many years you want to spend with the kid without me seeing my kid? Or how many months? 2 years? I spent like 3 or 2 years without seeing my daughter. The daughters that you saw on the reality, I spent like 2 years without talking to my daughter, seeing my daughter. Then I said, like, you know what, let me, because that was my first time we had a problem. And then, like, out of nowhere, I can't talk to my, you know how much fathers love our daughter.
Yeah, 100%.
So it was something very bad. I went crazy. I was like, okay, so what should I do? I said, like, no, platinum, stop, do not react to anything. Chill. Remember, I was doing one of the video with Ali Pupa, one of my brother from Africa. So he was explaining to me, like, he told me, like, yeah, I understand what you're going through right now. And he said, like, me, I spent like 4 years without seeing my daughter. So just chill and everything will be cool. Now everything is cool. I'm talking to my kids. Reality. So it's like you need to know how to balance those things. It can get you pissed, really pissed. Sometimes you see, maybe your kid that you can't even talk to, spending time with stepdad.
Yeah.
How you getting that when you feel like
Imagine niggas
The burning.
What's that Jay-Z, man?
Yeah,
Niggas playing Future American football with I can't remember.
Talking about Russell Wilson in the future.
Yeah, with your son.
Yes, it hurts a lot. You feel like, so I can't talk to my kid, and now I'm seeing my kid with. So if you're gonna react badly, something wrong will come to you. It's gonna backfire you. It's not gonna
just
be
get
that,
worse.
Yeah, because for them it's like, okay, what's the problem? Because you say, like, what is my problem? I've moved on. I have another man, and isn't it good for him to spend time? Because this is my kid. It's our kid. So I'm with my man, so I can spend time with my kid, with my man.
Yeah.
But I know when it comes to your side, it hurts a lot. But then just know how to handle. Once you know how to handle them, it's cool.
So you got 3 baby moms, all different countries.
Yes. Tanzania, Kenya, South Africa.
And so you have to travel around to see your kids, basically.
Yeah, I have to.
Wow.
But sometimes, you know, good thing about our position, like you travel most of the time. You go see. Sometimes you go there to perform, or sometimes I'm flying them in my country. So that become more easy.
I guess you got a home in 3 different places at least, you know.
That's all right. That's all right.
It's always got somewhere to stay.
But one thing I can advise people, like, it's better to have all your kids with one woman. That's more easy.
Yeah.
Yes, trust me. It's more easy. It's like you enjoy your life. Sometimes
100%. 100%.
Trust me. That's like, because sometimes you love all your kids, and they're from different countries, from the different mothers, and every mother can react whatever the way how they want to. So it's like sometimes even having all your kids together can be a problem. It's like, I want to take a picture. It's a Christmas. I want to take a Christmas picture with my family. No, I can't bring my daughters for that. I can't bring my. So it's like, you know, once you have one,
You have to catch a flight to have an
Yeah,
argument. You ain't got the same energy when you land no more.
No, you're tired.
I think
different.
Will Smith said in his book that obviously he had kids before he was with Jada initially, and then I think he was having issues with the mother of his kids. And what is my man's name again? Quincy Jones was like, listen, whatever it is, to squash it, because you're always going to see them at Christmas. Christmas is always going to be when everyone links up. You don't want beef at Christmas, just squash it. But would you say that you have good relationships with the mother of your kids, like all of them?
Yes, very, very, very. Trust me, very.
Yeah, so you mentioned your father. What's the deal? You said you was
Yeah, I was
raised just by your mum.
Yes, I was raised just by my mom because
That's brazy to me because here I understand that like there's a lot of single parents.
yes.
But whenever people talk about like back home, they always say granddad and grandma, innit?
yeah.
So it's like it's weird to hear that dads were disappearing over in Africa too.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Is that when it comes to my side, I think it's a long story because I grew up just raised by my mom. And then it's like, I'll tell you this, like, I don't know, like 10, if not 7 years back. Don't know, it's like 14 years back. Okay, I was raised by my mom, a single mother, right? And then what I heard and what I knew is like my father abandoned me, right? So like, and I try my level best to make sure that I get connected with my dad. I used to go to my dad, and I think he was in that, and he was busy with, I can say my stepmom,
Right.
with their kids, and no matter how much I try to make sure that I'm getting connected with my dad, but he wasn't there for me. And the reason I heard my grandmother was the reason. That's what I heard. Like
For the split up?
yeah, I heard like she didn't want my mom and all that. You know those things. Like Africa got a lot of stories.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
okay, the more days goes and the more days goes, it go to time. I remember this day I was at home, and then, but I used to love my dad so much. No matter what, I used to go to him like, I'm like, he never give a damn about me. Nothing. Never provide nothing to me. But I was like, you know, like as a little kid, you feel like proud to say like you have a dad.
Yeah, it's your
like
dad,
you-
innit? Yeah.
Yes, you see like your friends talking about their dads and all that. It's like, oh, I'm going to see my dad. But then most of the time when I was going there, he wasn't there. Then I remember it was 2000, if not 2000. I can't remember what it was. But like, it was like 14 years back. I was just sitting in front of our house, just stressed because me, I came from this life which is very poor. I'm telling you, my brother. So I used to eat just one meal a day.
Wow.
So you choose if you want to eat as a lunch,
Yeah. Yeah.
or evening,
Yeah.
or dinner. So choose one. How can you balance it?
Yeah.
Because the life was, and that's the reason I love my mom, because she tried her level best to make sure that I'm still alive. So one day I was just sitting there and I was like, so the more days sometimes I was talking about my dad and they were like, I think you should keep quiet because you keep telling us about your dad, and he doesn't do nothing. So you better not mention that dad of you in front of us. See my mom and my mom's sister, how you can be like a gang. So like I was like, okay. And then the more I was growing up, the more I started feeling that I was like, okay, so this, he doesn't give a damn about me. I was supposed to go to secondary, and then my mom have to go to a lot to make sure that I go there. That now I started feeling bad. So there was this day I was sitting just home, and then my auntie came to me and said, like, you know what? I tell you this. I said, what do you want to tell me? Like, we don't have money here. We don't have food.
Yeah.
I direct you to one of the biggest market where they're selling rice. Go there. And then go ask for a person called Salum. When you get there, when they ask you, who are you? Tell them, I'm Salum's kid.
Man.
When you go there, ask him that you're Sandra's son, and then you don't have food, so you want rice and money. I went there. When I got there, I asked for him like, I'm looking for Mr. Salum. And then they say, okay, wait a bit. They started telling me, you look like Salam. Yeah, you look like him.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. I said, I'm in the mission now. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like,
Gotta find my dad now. Yeah.
He's close.
Yeah, I was like, I don't give a damn about whatever they tell me if I look like him or not. I was like, I don't know him. He's not my dad, but I want to come here, chop the money, and leave.
Yeah.
I just want my rice, man. Young basmati,
After
bro.
that, he came. And when he came there, I look at him like, no, this can't be my dad. I was like, no. So I was like, but I had to act. I was like, I'm Sandra's kid, and it's been a while. My mom, I came here to look at. I'm coming to find you, so I want to tell you that I'm your kid, and came from home. By the way, we don't have food and everything. So he was a wholesale of rice. So he gave me rice and money. It was like, I don't know, like it was like £1. Can't remember, or something like that. Or less than £1, I think. I went back home. I was so happy. Gave them the rice and everything. I was like, yo, I met him. Like, he gave me money. Then from there, I started going.
Yeah.
Giving me, I started going. And then after that, but then I feel like I never used to like him. I feel like this is not my dad.
It's transactional.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then after that, from that, one day, my mom and him, they told me like, mom told me like, I'm going to take you to see you. Because before, my mom didn't know about that. After coming back with the rice, and I told her like, you know, when my auntie told me to go to this person, I was like, what? Who told you to go there? I was like, he gave me this and this and this. Okay, then from there, my mom was cool. So like, okay, let me take you to see your auntie from your dad, that dad. Went there after meeting my auntie, and they said like, you know, so today I think he shouldn't go back with you. He'll go to see his grandmother. So I went to see my grandmother. Then I saw my other brothers, and I was like, so they embraced me, and the love was so real. It's like the love that I've never got since I started knowing about this dad thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So after that, I started going there frequently. Like, you know, I used to feel like when I go there, the way how they used to treat me from the brothers and everybody. And I started liking there. But then my heart is still in my other dad. But the more days goes, then that before I become like a big star. After that, after becoming a big star, I took all my brothers. We were all together. But then I have another sister from the other dad. So it was like I didn't tell her if I have another siblings or something. I used to keep it quiet. So it's me and a new family of me from
Just
my other
two
dad
families.
and another one.
Yeah.
But then the more days go, the more I started noticing like the new family is my real family.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at the brothers, the way how we talk, the way how, like, from everything. Everything, trust me, like, from everything, from the love. No, I can say I got the love from all these siblings and my sister from the other dad as well. I get all the pure love. But then you can tell, like, as the way how you grow up, you feel like, oh, now I realize, like, this is my family.
Yeah.
Because back in the days, I used to ask my mom, like, okay, so mom, it's confusing me. So, who's my dad?
There's two people here.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
And he said, like, not this new one, the old one. I was like, okay. But the more this goes, now I tell you this, like, I don't know, 2 years back. If not 3 years back, 2 years back. I sat down, like, chill. So I got all of them. Because my sister from the other dad, she's a musician. I've signed her in my label. My other brother from the other side, he's a presenter presenting on my radio. And my other brothers were working on my TV. So it's like I took all of them. It's like, so I don't want to know who's, but for me, you're all my family.
Yeah, you have to
then
create your own
this
family
day,
sometimes.
I was looking at my new dad's picture, but he passed away, like, I don't know, back in the days. So it wasn't there, he passed away. So I look at his picture, look at me, and look at my kids, and frankly, I realized that's my dad. Trust me, like, I didn't even go do DNA or whatever, but I realized the new one is my dad. And then I called mom. I said, like, mom, because I sent her a picture. I said, look at this. I said, trust me, mom, this is my dad.
So that's his head. That's that man's head.
DNA don't lie.
And my mom was like, yeah.
So all this time.
Yeah, I said, like, she said, I didn't know.
So from a
Wow.
from a picture.
You getting the point? It's like, so now I see you two look alike so much.
So did she even know herself? Do you know? Do you think she didn't know herself? Or
Yeah.
wow.
Trust me, my mom would have told me the truth.
Yeah.
She told me that.
So
said,
she
like,
didn't know
she said,
until.
like, she said like I didn't know.
Wow.
Trust me. So it's like 2 years. Me and my mom realized.
Together.
Yeah, I was like, Mom, no, come. Let's have a conversation. I said, Mom, let's have a conversation. Just take a chill here. See, look at this. It's like, you're right.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you see, like that's the story about my dad. So it's the new dad one. You know the thing about the old dad of mine, like as I told you, like that time, no matter how what, but he wasn't there for me.
Mm-hmm.
After I started to become biggest musician, that's where it started.
Oh yeah,
My
you
son.
See, say, hey, Diamond.
You're rice. You want rice?
I tried my level best to make sure that I'm there for him, but it can't be there.
Yeah.
He wasn't there. And they used to complain about that. Oh, you're not there for me, like public, like. And I was like, I'm trying my level best.
So he came out in the public to say that you wasn't there for him.
Yeah, and I said, like, you wasn't there for me.
Yeah,
I'm trying my level best to make sure I'm here for you. So if you want enough, you would have done enough.
Yeah. It's too late now.
Yeah, so
I'm
when
popping.
it got to that point, people realized that he is not my father. I was like, no, look at this.
Yeah.
Man, I'm cool. We're still together and all that. But then,
Even then, genes is one thing. Like, impregnating somebody, anyone can do that. But actually being a father is
It's different.
totally different. So
Yes.
blood in the genes.
Before we go any further, guys, remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share.
Yes.
And as you know, NordVPN, we're involved with those guys.
Oh,
so
yes, indeed.
to grab your exclusive NordVPN deal, click the link in the description, nordvpn.com/90spod to get a huge discount off your NordVPN plan. Last week we told you about the bonus gift. This time we're going to tell you about something else. If you use your NordVPN subscription,
There's another thing, yeah?
yeah, there's another thing. There's another thing. You can get discount on stuff. Not even discount. You could just get like a cheaper price of things. Say like there's a YouTube premium plan that's like £10 in the UK.
Yeah.
In Argentina, it could be like 89p.
What, you can
Yeah.
use VPN to go get a cheaper deal?
What?
You can use
That's
VPN for
crazy.
cheaper deals. It's crazy. It's crazy. So make sure you click the link in the description. Before we go any further, I want to talk about like memories and childhood and like the good stuff. So so let's get an introduction real quick so everyone knows who we're kicking it with and then dive into stuff. Do you like Supermalt?
I do like what?
Supermalt.
He hasn't seen it before.
Yeah.
You ain't seen it before? Yeah, Supermalt.
All right. Let me.
He ain't seen it before. That's interesting. In my head,
I
I'm
think
thinking
it's Africa, the whole of Africa likes
yeah,
Supermalt.
I know Marta.
Malta. Okay, yeah, Malta is the same
Okay,
thing,
all right,
basically,
cool.
yeah.
I thought you said Martin. I was gonna say who? Yeah, cool. Yeah, we'll pop that open. Give your honest opinion of it. Careful, it's you're wearing white.
Yeah, look, do it properly before you spill it on him. Gotta do the intro as he pops that. Yeah.
That is Baby Show. My name is Temi Akami.
I'm Fred Santana.
Still got a shooter in the house.
Yeah.
He even got them shades on.
Got the shades on.
He got the shades on. He moving like diamond, like platinum up in this place. He got overseas, underseas, or God in him, or him and God. It's my brother VP in the cut. That's a scary side.
Yo.
And we got diamond platinums in that. Is it diamonds, platinums, diamond and platinums? Diamonds and pearls,
Diamond
prints,
platinums.
Either way.
diamond
Yeah.
platinums.
Diamond platinums.
Platinums, diamond, whichever one you want to call it.
Compressed.
Copper, bronze,
That's
everything.
the copper and bronze.
I like memories, like good memories. Like I told the guys, let's talk about our memories because we had Mira May on the show. She got a few off, but we ran out of time. So like, I don't want it to be like marriage or childbirth because that's something. Or home ownership, like you gonna be. What's a selfish happiness that you've had, like where it's just you, like no one else in the room may be happy right now, but we don't care.
He took away 3 from me, all right?
You
took away 3, yeah? So no one, and I like you said the disclaimer, so it's not like, oh, right, it's top memory, you didn't even put his wife.
Okay.
Everyone will have the same like happy memories. Oh, my child was born, and
Wedding
then you've
day.
got however many children, so now you've ran out of top 5.
You got 5 kids.
Yeah.
When it comes to my kids.
Pardon?
What you mean? You mean the best memories?
No, like your personal like best moments in life. but it can't be marriage, kids, or home ownership.
I think I'll tell you this: a day, people sing along to my song. I'll never forget that day.
Tell us about that day.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that was my first performance after dropping my first song. And you know, like, I started doing music from 2000. 2000. I was 11. So I started doing music. And then
Everyone's trying to calculate his age.
That's no, but I'm just even thinking like from the situation you described growing up, for you to go and do music, you loved music.
Yeah, you see. Then I dropped my first hit 2009.
You started 2000.
Yes.
Then your first hit
2009.
2009.
Wow.
And you describe a hit as like it blew,
Yes.
yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's like after I tried my level because after getting down with my primary school 2002, my mom told me like you can't stop doing music. You need to go to school first. You need to get more knowledge so that at least even if you want to write something in your song, you can write something that makes sense.
You can't be illiterate, right?
Yeah.
You need to at least know how to read and
I
write.
was like, okay. So I went to secondary school 2003. But then I was doing music in a very low key. I didn't want my mom to know. You know, it's very hard to leave it if you have something in your blood. 2006, I finished my O level. Then 2007, I told my mom, like, I don't want to waste your money.
Stop sending me to school.
I don't see me being a doctor. I don't see me being, like, I just want to be a musician. That's what I feel like.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
It's different. We got the loan.
Yeah, so it's our own money.
It's our own money that we waste.
Is it?
It's not our
Yeah.
parents.
Our money over
Our
here,
parents
boy.
force us to get the
The
loan.
government give us money that we have to pay back.
Ooh,
Yeah.
So our parents say go to university
Because
and
they
then
don't have
we-
to pay for it.
Right.
So how much is university over there?
Like, it depends.
How much would it have been for you?
I'll
You
tell
don't know.
This, I'll tell you this. I didn't get to university.
Yeah, I have no clue.
So, after getting that with my O level, I told my mom, like, I don't want to continue. I don't see myself as a doctor. I don't see myself as, I don't know, engineer. I want to
Why do parents love this?
What engineer?
It's globally.
It's where they see the
It's
money.
Where,
is.
yeah, it's where the money
It's
is.
where the
innit?
money is.
Barely.
You know, because it's probably like, I mean, not to say they didn't grow up in an area where they could have been like drug dealers or whatever, but they probably saw the most successful people are the people that, oh, when I need help, I go to a doctor. When if I know that somebody needed help in terms of the law, they go to a lawyer. These people are always making money. They drive the best cars. They're legal.
Yes.
So they've just associated, cool, you have to study to get there.
And it's safe.
I didn't get a chance to do it, so you better do it.
Yes.
And it just passes on. Obviously, now you got tech, you got so many different things that we can do that's different. They
Yes,
won't understand
different.
YouTube, the internet.
Yes.
Entertainment's not safe as
Yeah,
well.
it's
Like
not
it's
safe,
like
yeah.
but at any moment, like you said, you started doing music in 2000. You made your first hit 2009.
Yes.
Whole 9 years of you
Yeah.
saying I'm a musician.
They'll be like, if you study for 3 years and then you got an internship and you
Yeah,
would have
yeah,
been
yeah.
good
In
by
those 9 years.
2005.
2005, you see. So after that, I said like, okay, she was like, okay. I started doing my music, but it was very difficult because I wasn't signed to any record label. So I tried my level best until this day. I remember my mom like used to make sure that she used to buy me clothes and all that, no matter how hard life went through, but she was making sure that I drip. So she gave me her gold ring. And my brother told me, you know what? Let's go sell that ring. And go to the studio. And I was like, what am I going to tell my mom?
Someone
way out.
stole it.
Flipped it.
I got robbed.
Then we went to sell that ring. I went to record my first song.
How much you get for the ring?
That's what I'm about to say. If you sold it for less than your mama bought it for, god damn.
It was,
in trouble.
it was like I think somewhere I can say £15.
£15. How many studio sessions that get you?
One. And I was still owing them more money
Wow.
because it wasn't enough. So after that, I went to record the song, and then but you know I didn't have enough experience, so the song didn't blow up. It didn't blow, not at all. So but it gave me opportunity to get a person to invest into my career. The person said like, I can see you have something. There's something in you. Then he signed me. We started doing my first album. Mid of doing my album, the guy got financial problem. So we couldn't continue. I had to restart it again. until 2009, I got a person. I remember that time, like I had a girlfriend. That girlfriend, we spent like a year, or I don't know, 2 years. Then she started acting crazy. So I went stressed. I was so depressed. Like I went crazy. And then I wrote that song, Nenda Kamwambie. That was my first hit. So everything was about her. Explain.
Don't say that too loud. She'll come looking for the check, you know.
Royalties.
She'll be like, hey, this is about me. Give me my money.
So I wrote the Heartbroken song.
Yeah.
And then after dropping the Heartbroken song, the song became number 1 in the country.
Wow.
Everywhere. And I won New Artist Award. I won R&B Song of the Year. I won Song of the Year. Same night.
Everyone heartbroken.
He
in this
cleaned
country,
up.
boy.
Cleaned up.
So when the song was big, I went, because when you drop a song, you don't know if the people love this song.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, you don't
Especially
see-
2009. This isn't
Yeah,
TikTok and
yeah,
you can
it's
put a
like,
machine
you
behind
see,
it.
you don't know.
You actually have to hope people fuck with it on the radio and
Yes,
TV
I
and
was
whatever.
listening to one of the biggest radio, and then they'll say like, the reason why we're playing this song again because people have been requesting for this song to be played again, and I was like, yo,
Hey, you know Africans, we love love and we know heartbreak.
Yes.
Those two things, you win.
yes.
You win.
So after that, I was like, but is this for real? Or maybe because we gave this presenter money to play my song. You know, sometimes you don't understand, like, is this a promotion or that's the reality? Then after that, they normally had their biggest event, like festival. I went to perform, and I had to sing the song, I think twice, if I'm not mistaken. And the crowd were singing along the song. I remember that song Busta Rhymes came to in the country as well. So he was the headliner. He performed.
2009?
Yes. And, after that, sometimes when, back in the days when you start your music, your career, like, when there's a headliner, you feel like, okay, after performing, I want to wait for you to see him. Busta Rhymes came there, but after doing my performance, I'm like, you know what? I gotta go celebrate now. I have no time.
Yeah. So I'm the man right now. Like,
Yeah, he said, fuck that.
That time, I used to learn how to drive the car. I couldn't, but that night, I drove the car by myself. I was the first person to drive the car.
you see confidence. What you do for your life.
Oh my God.
Ain't stopping at no red lights.
So they sang about music, clutch control, it's a manual. Whoa.
So when you talk about the best moment in my life, that will forever be the best moment. Now I'll tell you this. You see, I have even I did a tattoo for the second verse of that's my first song. Put, like the lyrics here. I respect that song so much. You guys need to go check it out. It's called Nenda Kamwambie, but you need to understand Swahili. Because
Yeah.
100% Swahili song.
Yeah.
What does that
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, what does it mean? Yeah.
Okay, Kamwambie means like go and tell her. So like in the song I talk about, lyrics I say like, I wish I can give her, I can command to give her moon and star. Maybe she will understand how much I love her. But unfortunately, I can't be able to do that. As I like, wasn't she the one who taught me how to love her? Wasn't she the one who told me love? Yes, she was the one. Then I used to sing to her, and she was so happy. She's the one who made me believe that I can sing.
Hit him. He's like,
And
right.
then
I see why it took off.
Yeah, because certain men are like, yeah, me too.
You see, so I said like, so she should not get fooled with the parties, alcohol, and money, because those things will always be there. When you come and go, nobody can love her the way I do love her.
Oh,
Sounds like that French
Sweet,
Montana
sweet,
song as
sweet.
well.
Then the second verse,
Sweet.
The second
Sweet.
verse, I was telling her like, nowadays there's no honeymoon because love doesn't have that value. That's why I started my second verse. So tell her there's few who love real, and most of the others, they don't love people. They just want to hit and run.
You were saying this at the age of like 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see?
A woman will make you mature.
You said this at like 20.
so fast.
He was
So
mature as hell.
Yeah, imagine.
He said the love has no honeymoon.
Yeah.
He ain't proposed on nothing, man. Just his girlfriend. That's crazy.
So that song was, and then after that, the song became very big. Dropped another song. I remember I had my other performance at the club. And she was at the club.
She was.
So I was singing, looking at her like, you. And she was there screaming like, what the hell are you screaming?
Yeah.
What made you scream? Why didn't you do that?
She was screaming to me before, huh?
I would have been
That was
giving
probably
you
your best
private
performance.
performances. Yes. She started calling me, I'm so sorry, you know how much I love you. It's not me, it was, it's life. I was like, I'm after life now as well.
Yeah.
Let's meet after the life.
Yeah. Word.
Nah.
That's a cold memory.
You guys got a hot memory?
Cold memory.
I said one of mine on the thing, French Alps, when I went skiing up there. That one was just nice because it was like the first time I had been out the country without family, I think. Yeah, it probably was the first time I've been out the country without family, and it felt like freedom. Like if you've ever been skiing as well, yeah, and the wind is just blowing. You feel so free. The snow. No. I'll never forget that experience ever in my life. Like I literally felt like nobody could tell me shit up here. I could do whatever I want.
Yeah. There's no blocks. There was no nothing.
Nothing.
It was just freedom.
Yeah, that's probably one of mine.
Tim, you got something?
Yeah, I had it was actually an interesting situation. I was working at House of Fraser, so this is just after uni. Yeah, just after uni. Friend referred me, got me a job there, and then I was working there for some time, maybe like 8-9 months. I was working on the men's side of things, so it was the basement. They always put men in the basement. Why do they do that?
Yeah, because
do they do that in
The men's section.
Yeah, it's always
Yeah, it's all
downstairs,
downstairs.
bruv. Like, man, it's dingy in there. Why do they do that to us? I don't know why. Men's always lower ground.
You got
minus
like 3
one.
floors for women.
Yeah, upstairs for kids. Like, go and have some sunlight up there.
You're
I'm waiting
bed
for
shopping with your woman.
basement.
yeah.
You're seeing
Jesus
condensation
Christ.
and all that.
They need to have like a men's seating section.
Oh, bro.
Oh, just for waiting for women
Bro,
to finish
wait.
shopping.
I actually remember
Yeah.
going as a child, like, my mum obviously, I'm thinking, she just wants to take me shopping. What's wrong with her? Obviously, no one's there to look after me, innit?
Yeah.
She probably don't want to take me either. So I'm there, and then there'll just be nowhere to sit, and I'm like, where are we going next? And you'd have to find one of them footstools. It's like a circle.
Yeah.
And it's
yeah.
like,
You sit down.
got
yeah.
the free sort of thing in it, whatever. But yeah, so I was working in that store. I don't know, maybe it was about a year or something. And now I remember there was a lady called, now I remember her name. I couldn't remember when you asked me initially. Her name's Judith. And she was black woman. I don't know where she was from, but again, I got the vibe she was like East African. I got that sort of vibe. I know she wasn't West African. And she used to be seen as that kind of like harsh, like really harsh person. But I never worked with her, but she was one of them people. When she came down, everyone's thinking, "Oh shit, fold the clothes, fam."
Yeah.
Judith is coming.
Judith is coming.
We don't even know Judith, but she's coming, innit? And even then, that could even be a sense of, angry black woman at work. I didn't think of that concept, but she was, even though there's probably other people that are worse than her, she had that sort of vibe about her. And then there was one time I was on her floor, and I remember I just had this vibe like, nah, man, you're a prick, man. I already know you are. I hadn't even had a chance to meet you, but I just, you're a dickhead.
I just
Everybody
judged
knows
her
you.
because people told you to.
Yeah, and you just have this
Yeah.
vibe. She was tall. She had presence, innit? And I remember I went to her, and I think when I went to hand in my notice, she was the most senior person there. And this ain't no office job. You're not waiting for your manager to come in. I'm like, bro, whoever wants this notice can have it. Because I'm jetting out. I'm leaving, innit? So I gave her the notice, and then she was like, oh, yeah, man, like, sad to see you go, but, I have a feeling you're going to do something in public speaking. And I was like, I've never spoken to you a day in my life. The first time I'm speaking to you properly,
to hand in my notice.
It's to hand in my notice. I've never worked with you. And she was like, I can see you doing something in like public speaking and speaking in front of people. I know you're confident. I can tell. I was like, right, I thought you was a bitch.
And that's your happy memory.
She was right. Look at what we're doing. But how did she know that? Like, I don't speak to her. I don't know her. I didn't do great work for House of Fraser.
How is this happy? How does this make? I don't know how this makes you happy.
I just want to say that's my memory. You label it happy if you want. I'm just saying, it's a good memory. Like, I'm like,
Because he didn't expect that.
do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I tell you what, yeah. Fred does this a lot, yeah. He'll say, oh yeah, this is how we should prepare. And then when it comes to actually filming, he'll change the question.
Yes.
He didn't say happy memory.
He said top 5 memories.
There
Okay,
you
top
go.
5, but
Yeah.
See, it wasn't. He didn't say happy. He didn't say happy.
Top 5 memories that you thought she was a bitch.
No. If you simplify it to that, if you reduce it to that, yeah. But in terms of like the memory is mad because it was someone that I had a very interesting idea of because of everybody else saying something, and she almost prophesied something onto me.
Yeah.
That I kind of saw in myself, but her not knowing me, it's weird that she saw that. But I have never spoken to her.
Yeah.
It's
Now,
like someone
that
saying
is
you're going to
mad.
be a big star, and they've never seen you go and play a musical
All they've seen
instrument.
you is carrying rice from...
Yeah, carrying rice from your old dad or the new. You know what I'm saying? That's all they've seen. But somehow they were like, "You're gonna be a star," and I bet you can sing. Like, not even you're gonna be a star. You can sing. You're like, huh?
How did you know?
Yeah. So
Today.
it's not even necessarily top 5 because I need to really think. And you took away 3 from me.
Yeah. You took away a lot.
You took away
I've got
a lot.
I've got one, I think.
God, what?
It's another one with my brother. I just remember the
Shout
one
out
memory.
Judith, man.
Yeah, shout out Judith.
We should meet up.
But
He's still at Howard Fraser.
no, I've got a memory of one time my older brother, like back in the day, obviously this guy is my older brother, big bro, yeah, idol. I want to be like him. I want to go everywhere he's going. I want to be there, innit? And there was one time he was going to buy a car. I believe it was in Southampton. And I think I was on holiday, like summer holiday or something. And he's like, yeah, do you want to come? I put on my best trainers, like everything. I'm rolling with big bro today.
Yep,
Like,
yep.
like,
When your brother calls you, answer.
I was so happy. So yeah, now we're driving, obviously going all the way Southampton or whatever. And I just remember like pulling over to like a service station and like going to get food with him. And then he was like, there's a shop there. Let's go do some shopping. Like, so he took me to the shop and I remember that there was a t-shirt that we both bought and it said, I have a body of a god.
You didn't buy it, bro.
Who?
You both bought it.
As in, he bought it for me. Like, as in, we both got the t-shirt. So he got me the t-shirt. Obviously, I didn't buy
Man's
it.
trying to change history.
No, I wasn't. I misspoke, bro.
I'm the body of a goddess. What?
No,
body of a
you
body,
didn't let me
innit?
finish my thing.
I
Remember that
remember that.
t-shirt?
Yeah, the blue joint,
When I
blue
said
joint,
we
yeah.
both bought, I mean like he bought me a t-shirt. He also bought it for himself.
Yeah.
I didn't have money. I was his
See
little
the
brother,
lying
bruv.
VP. He's
How's
back.
it a lie, bruv? I just said.
Bro, go on.
You don't take things too literally
sorry,
with
tell
this.
us your-
Yeah,
sorry,
man, I'm
sorry,
telling you a
sorry.
beautiful
Sorry,
memory. You're
sorry,
ruining it
sorry.
with semantics.
Sorry,
man.
sorry.
Shut up.
Sorry.
But yeah, it was the I Have a Body of a God, Seamus Buddha. I swear I wore that t-shirt for years.
I remember that t-shirt.
For years, like, because that was like my favorite t-shirt ever because my big bro bought it for me on our trip. And I'll never forget that memory. That was one of my best memories.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I got another one.
Oh, they're flowing.
This
now,
one's
huh?
happy. This one's happy. And it's similar to that. And I remember because, again, when you're young and you got a bigger brother, all you want to do is be like them. Or you want them to take you out.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when my brethren, and I've said this before, but I remember my brother's brethren came one day. We played football in the park one day, smashed it, scored a couple goals, did a sick celebration. And then when they came to knock for him one time, he was like, yeah, you're not coming this time. And I was like, what? Like, I smashed it up yesterday, though. What are you talking about? So I just always wanted to be around him. And I remember there was one point, I don't even know whether he had the money or whether my mum gave him money, but he was like, yeah, let's go out. And I was like, but now? Like, out? Yeah, let's go out. I was like, okay, cool, where we going? He's like, yeah, we're going West End, man. I said, bro, West End? Oxford Circus? Let's go. Went there. He bought me Air Max Limiteds. I don't know if anyone remembers those. Air Max LTDs. Cold trainers. If you see them, you remember them because Bear Man on Ends had them. And he bought me them trainers. I was like, sick. And then we went to, because he knew I like cars, we went to like BMW Park Lane. And when we went into there, we just sat in some cars and all that kind of stuff. And obviously I've said this before, but that whole memory of me being with him through the whole day, like trainers, I'm like, my big bro bought me trainers. These are the best trainers in my life.
They're the best.
Light blue, dark blue, and white. The trainers are dead today, but perfect. And then we went to BMW Park Lane, and I just love cars. And I remember he took a picture. I can't find the picture,
And
but I ended up buying a car from that same
BMW
dealership. So that's like a memory that's come full circle. It's like you know, manifestation. So that was a serious memory for me.
And you know, from these two stories, like sometimes people don't understand. Like, you know, you may do to you, it may be a little stuff you do to a person, but then you don't know what you create.
Yeah, he has no idea.
No clue.
Yes.
And I had to message him. I was like, bro, do you remember that you took me there? And he was like, kind of. Like, and I'm like, bro, I remember the day you took me there. Can you imagine I'm getting a car from there now? Like, he doesn't understand.
He doesn't even know.
So, like,
He doesn't understand.
It teaches us, like, you know, sometimes we need to do things to people.
Yeah.
Like, you never understand. You may feel maybe you do something to you, it may mean nothing, but then to a person, it means a lot.
That's why it's important to treat people good, because you could do something so minor that's you think, oh, that wasn't that bad, but that person remembers. Like, I remember you did that mad thing to me, and you're like, bro, I just pushed you, like, like, bro, I snapped my ankle later on that day. Like, it could be mad. Like, you have no idea what happened. You know what I'm saying? You have no idea. So yeah, you're right. Like, little things. There's things that I've probably done that people. Actually, one of my brethren to this day, he tells me, I never forget that day when you borrowed me £5, and you don't know how much I needed it, and I tried to avoid paying you, but you actually forgot about it, and it burnt me for like ages.
You forgot about it, and he's thinking, oh my God.
He's thinking, yeah, but he's like, I'll never forget that you borrowed me that £5. Up to this day, he still ain't paid me back, which is mad because he definitely has the money. Yeah. But it's like he said, I'm going to make sure I pay you that money back. But I think maybe he wants to give me like a meal later on anyway.
Like, I tell you this story. Like, there's a song I've done with Rick Ross, and then we were shooting a music video in Miami, right?
You said there's a song you did with Rick Ross. Okay, cool.
So we were shooting a music video in Miami. So we shot the first shot in the first day, but then director, he wanted to add more. And even the team, we feel like he wanted to add more. And then we asked Rick if we can shoot the next day, because he was supposed to fly to another city, another state. And I was like, okay, cool. Then the next day, I don't know what happened that day. I don't know what happened. So the calling time they gave us was the wrong time. And I was with the director. So me and the director were so excited shooting. But then, unfortunately, because you know when you get there, even if you're a director, you got the team and everything. So the team was there, but I was rolling with the director because I came with my African director. I came with Mo Musa. So I was like, yeah, I went with Mo Musa from here, shooting here. There's a director called Mo Musa from me. So went to Miami. And then me and Mo Musa were just, you know, driving around, waiting for the calling time, without knowing the calling time was ready there.
Right.
Just looking at our time, like I think we got a call. It's like, yo,
where are you?
He's the calling time, and Rick is at the location waiting for you guys. And the location was like, I don't know, 2 hours driving. Oh,
wow.
Why was you guys so far? Knowing you got to shoot.
You're supposed to be in a 2-mile radius.
Crazy. Like, Mo started driving crazy. Till when we get there, Usami was just chilling. It was so cool. And I went straight to him like, yeah, bro, you know, like, so you know,
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
And I was like, cool, it's fine, don't worry. So it's like, you see something like that. So no matter what, we dropped the song and everything. Like, no matter whatever, by that moment will forever be there for me. Like, the fact that I was late, I didn't know if maybe that was calling time, because I heard it was supposed to be around 4, and then I got a call. It's at 1. So 1 p.m. I thought it was 4, like 1. So I went there. I was just chilling there. I found him just chilling. I was like, cool, we can just shoot. And he was cool, fine, already putting him drip on and everything. So it's like that moment will forever be there, no matter whatever. Yeah. Like, we feel like, okay, so he was patient. Talking about Rick Ross, I think about that moment. I saw he's a good guy, right?
Yeah. Even them moments when you
so
realize
for him,
somebody
maybe means nothing to him, but he didn't know what he did to me.
Yeah. Quickly, because I wanted to get into yours as well, Fred. Have you... I had to look back the other day, yeah? You know Rick Ross has never been bald.
Yeah, he's always had like little follicles of hair.
But I always used to see him as bald with a beard, and then a recent, I was like, right, he's got a fade. And then I was like, hold on, let me look back. He's never been bald.
Is it?
What,
He's
like
just had
bald?
He's always had like a 0.4.
It's a 0.2,
On my life,
bro.
if you thought of a bearded rapper that was bald, Rick Ross.
Yeah.
He's never been bald.
What, has he always had a shape
Since
up?
every day I'm hustling, he has a shape up. He's never been bald.
No,
Never.
he's been bald.
He gets a buzz cut.
Yeah.
No way.
He's never been bald.
Because I thought he went Turkey to get the surgery.
No, he's never been bald. He's always had hair.
Okay.
It's mad. It's so mad. If you look at all his videos, I went to Every Day I'm Hustling. Every day I'm fucking hustling, bro. He had hair. And even then, I thought he was bald.
No, I thought he had like little. Do you know when you're bold, but you're not like
Never had
bold?
Never
Like,
been bold. Never, ever.
Wow.
Yeah, but yeah, go look back. We'll keep on fact checking and seeing if this guy was bold, but he's never been bold. Like. Go on, Fred. What's yours?
Mine is the first time I played out till like 2 a.m.
Was it against
Shit
the
was
law?
cold. No, it was just against my household rules.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I meant. That's what I meant. The law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wasn't allowed out till 2 a.m. It was like 2 a.m.
7.
7.
You were up till 2 a.m. at
Out
7
till
years
2 a.m.
old.
and there was no consequences. Do you know
What?
why? I say outside. We was in the garden.
Oh my god!
But
man.
listen, we supposed to be asleep.
No, but 2 a.m. is a bit wild.
Yeah,
2
yeah,
So
a.m.
as
is
a
bit
seven,
wild, yeah.
as a 7-year-old,
and it's not a party
like,
going on
it's
inside.
me, my brothers, my cousins, the uncles and aunts are all inside drinking Dragon
Oh, so it was a
Stout.
function.
It's a party. That's
No, it's not a
different.
party.
It was a function,
It
though.
wasn't a function. It
What
just-
was it then?
Yeah, it was just at my house.
Oh,
Nah.
did they live there as well?
But
No.
the adults said everyone come round, though.
Yeah, but that's them.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
This
cool,
doesn't
cool.
count. That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
As kids, we ain't got no organization over this. We're just
Yeah,
present. Like
I hear
we're
you.
coming with the adults. Like,
Yeah.
But there's a function. There's a reason why
there's no
people are
function.
here.
They just pulled up to chill.
No, you just didn't know. You saw your cousins pop around. Like, it wasn't like, oh, they're randomly here. They said, oh, we're meeting on Saturday. Yeah, cool.
Hey, we didn't have text message back in the day. It had nothing to do with us kids, but we was out in that garden till 2 a.m. playing games, like just running around. And there's a picture of it. So that picture's cold. Like we're just there with our toy guns. Cooling off in the garden.
What, at night as well?
At night, dog.
Man, the flash one. Man scrolled the thing.
The thing is, yeah, how do you know it was 2 a.m.?
Oh, it's 2 a.m.
You didn't know.
You know when you're young, 9 p.m.
You know why? Do you know
is
why?
the latest
Do you know why?
time.
No, big man
It
thing.
was late.
It was 2 a.m.
It
because
was even winter, so it was like
Nah,
it was like 6.
it was summertime. Because we was in shorts. It was summertime.
Okay.
We was in shorts, we was in
BMT,
shorts.
yeah?
I'm
Cool.
gonna pull up watch. I'm gonna get the picture. But that makes me want to know what was like playing outside in Tanzania like. Like what was the
Time
what games did you, cause we played like runouts,
40,
40 home, kiss chase in school. Like we played games. Like what games did you lot have over there?
Well, apart from the football ones, but we have things like I don't know how can I mention. I don't know their English name.
Well, you can say it and explain the game.
Makida.
Makida.
Yeah, Makida.
What's the aim of
What
the
do you
game?
do? Yeah.
I want to get it right. Like, it's like I don't know. There was just I don't know how you draw something lines down and
On the floor.
yeah.
And was there
Squid
numbers
games.
in there? Hopscotch.
Man said Squid Game.
And then we have this thing. It's called Kidaripo. Kidaripo is like something kombolela. Kombolela, the way how it used to be is like you put something like that one there, then you throw it somewhere, and the person have to go get it. Then all of you go hide.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Then
So-
the person,
So hide and seek.
Yeah.
yeah, something like that. So
And
the
the person
person
has to-
needs
yeah.
to like find all of you,
Yeah.
but then taking good care of that one, because if another person come to kick it out, you have to go get it again. So
Oh,
finding
okay.
everybody while you still also like
Have to take care of the
Of that
item.
one.
That's a
Yeah.
level up still.
Yeah.
on hide and seek,
That's
you know.
mad.
Yeah.
So the people that are hiding are looking to see if you're looking there, and they'll
To go and
put the thing
okay.
somewhere else.
yeah. So we have a couple of that. Like
What was your favorite game? Well, you're playing that? Yeah, this is my thing still.
I think football.
Yeah.
Football, yeah. But my mom told me to not do it because they say, what if you're gonna break your leg? I don't have money to go fix your leg.
I hear that. you know?
Yeah. That's
I hear
serious.
that. We're different. NHS,
It's free.
break your
Yeah,
leg.
yeah.
You know you're going A&E. You be there for hours, but someone will see you. So we know that our healthcare system is fine, but the risk of you actually break your leg
Yeah,
is
my
mad.
mom told me like then I remember she showed me a person, like, you see that person? She told me like he has iron in his leg because like he said like because I mean, he was playing football. Something went wrong, so now he has something. In his
Oh,
Yeah. You know, Africans
So,
are
you know
he
those
has
things
iron.
Yeah.
that's the part of like metal.
So-
Yeah,
But
you know, the iron is the metal that an African has in the mind. So
Yeah,
iron.
and then she told me that until today he's afraid of removing it because he's supposed to go remove it. He's afraid of that. So apart from you going through that, before you go through that, I'm not gonna have money even for you to go do that.
So you'll be there with iron in your leg as well.
You'll be chilling.
You have iron in your leg. I
And
wish
I
you
was
spoke
like,
to him and actually asked him what happened.
Yeah, because it
'Cause
probably
some-
wasn't that.
Could have just been chatting
So
rubbish,
after
bro.
that, I said like, no. I used to like football, but then I was like, let me chill. I think maybe that's what made me as well concentrate with my music. Yeah.
What got you into music at that age, like such a young age?
I think I can say it was something into my family. Even my sister, I told you my sister from my first dad as well. She's a musician. She started being a musician, big celebrity before I even.
So she's older than you.
Yes.
Okay,
yes. And then apart from that, like, I think one of my brothers used to be. I think in our family, we used to have a lot of celebrities, like actors, actresses, like musicians. Like I think that's what made me.
Go
And my
that
mom
direction.
used to like music, not for her to do music, but I remember she used to she used to buy for me like a lot of. Back in the days, there were no CD tapes.
Yeah.
Then if I like a song, she would take a song and write the lyrics for me, so that I can cram the song and go sing it to the school and all that.
Oh,
I said, "You get that song? Can you sing it to me? Let me hear that." So she used to do that. My mom, she's been there since started.
Wow, that is
Wow.
good support.
That's serious support.
That
My
is
mum was
crazy.
never writing down no lyrics for Get Rich or Die Trying.
I used to do,
To
I used
me,
to do
I
that
ride
myself
by
with So Solid
and blow
Crew,
your
boy.
brains out. What you say?
I used to do that with So Solid Crew myself.
What, you used to write the lyrics out?
Yeah, I remember we used to do that. Like I used to even print them out. That was probably obviously because we was a bit younger. We used to print them. We didn't have to get them. I'm sorry. We used to print them. Now it's just on Rap Genius.
Yeah, on your phone.
Technology.
Better technology. Because so my mom used to listen to the song. Then the tape, then you take with the pen, then rewind
You
it,
rewind it,
take
yeah.
again, then write and give it to me. So then I go to school, started singing. People feel like it wasn't that easy to have a song in your head back in the days because the technology wasn't that big. So it's like you need to have maybe a tape or something. There's no way you can listen to a song in the radio then get the audio.
Yeah.
Can't
people
wait for
are
it to
like-
come back on.
Some of the songs that people didn't know, in the album, not all the songs can become a hit. So
Yeah,
I used to
yeah.
lie to them they are my songs.
Yeah.
I used to believe that.
Oh yeah, if they didn't hear it, it was my
my-
song. I wrote this. What you
If you ain't
mean?
got an album, you would know. It's my joint.
It's true.
Because I started as a rapper. So they were like, there's like, the lyrics, like when I flow, I say like, so how did you write these lyrics? And like, I'm talented, God knows, like I don't know, it just came.
So that first hit could be a song of some artist that didn't ever blow. Man said I was heartbroken on my stoop. He got it from some guy that never blew in Tanzania.
It was the guy with metal in his leg.
Yeah, he's the Iron guy. The guy that that's the original Iron Man. Oh man. So like, what I want to understand, right? Because as an artist, you'd have a certain image to maintain, right?
Yes.
Like the way you look now, with like jewelry and everything. Do you actually enjoy that? Do you like that, or do you feel it's keeping up with image?
It's just sometimes you need to go. It's like sometimes. Not all the time you can have jewelries or all that. Depends with the look you want to go with. And then sometimes I'll tell you this: being in a free life is very good. Comfortable, being simple, being very good. Sometimes you have a look that you need to put them on. Because so that I got him. Sometimes you don't really need that sometimes. But sometimes it's like I've been telling my friends like sometimes I miss my normal life, because when I'm back home, I can't even get out. If I go out, I go with 10 securities.
Yeah.
Can't even step out. It's like it's very difficult. It's like,
How much is security?
how many I have?
No, how much?
you pay
Like,
them?
what's the? Because they talk a lot about like you know, security is very expensive, especially in the States and stuff. And they'll be like, such and such spent 10 million on security that year and all this kind of stuff. Like, how much is
It
security?
depends. Sometimes it starts from 250 a night. Like
What's that?
250
Pounds,
what?
dollars,
Pounds?
dollars.
Okay,
Okay.
It depends
Per
on
person.
security.
Okay, and you have 10.
I have 10, but then you know the way how, because we are all from home, and then so you negotiate and you say, I'm gonna give you guys like the whole year deal. So it's like you and my security, I'm my security, so no one can use them, because there's no way you can trust people like having with the security. That cannot be a security.
Yeah.
So it's like you having them a proper contract. Maybe you can be paying them like maybe 1,000 and like 1,500 pounds a month. Maybe, you know, sometimes it depends on the way. How,
Yes. And you're not even gonna use them every day as well.
Yeah,
it's
you're
just
not gonna use them every day.
direct
Especially,
debit.
Like now
in a
imagine
way.
I'm in here, like, so they're back there just chilling.
Earning.
Yeah.
Sometimes this reminds me of one of my managers. Sometimes he's telling them, like, when they don't do things right, they say like, you guys need to be very serious, because first of all, okay, we understand you guys are security, but since you started doing your security thing, you have never even catch a bullet or
I want to see, like, it's not just paying you. Like, you need to create a simulation for them. Just like a random one, like someone comes out with a gun. What are you going to do? If they all run away, like,
But that's my minute. Sometimes tell them, like, if one day happen, we don't pray for that one day happen. Even if a lion comes here, everybody will run away. So
But your
you
security,
respect each other.
you're supposed to fight this lion for me. Oh God!
the video of the guy with the picture of the guy that got the lion suit.
Scratched off.
Scratched off, castles everywhere. I was thinking, is the
Nah.
soup worth it? Fred said, I want to taste the soup still. I ain't never had lion soup
I
before.
remember when I went, like, a month ago, I was shooting one of the videos for my new EP. The name of the song is Fine. So we went in
I love
Nigeria
that song.
to shoot, and then
You went Nigeria?
Yes, I shot it in
Okay.
Nigeria. So during shooting that, we were supposed to do the real explosions, like bombing the areas. Like we built something like the, it's like, you know, army place, like, you know,
Barracks.
Yes. So then, because that was our first time. To me, it was my first time experiencing those explosions. Like, you know, I used to see them in the TV and all that. So I had my security. When they actually started, everybody took his way. And I was like, you're my security.
Oh, they didn't know.
Expecting you to do it twice.
No, man, your security said, run, bro.
Run.
Not focused.
So what? Were they testing it and then the security wasn't ready?
You know, it's like, you know, they didn't even do a test, because we went there once we do that. That's how we shoot.
Oh, okay. It was like a one take.
Yeah, one take.
Yeah.
Yeah, one time we can't blow this up again.
I was telling them, like, you know, guys, are you guys ready? So, because, you know, so I was supposed to be a little bit far from there, so that when they do that, they won't affect me. But then, you know, sometimes they go there, go back a little bit. Let's have this shot like you're coming from that side. I was like, are you sure? Didn't tell them to explode them. What if they blow them? I was like, no, fine. Then after that, we started like blowing them. And everybody, I was the first person to run.
Do you know funny is?
They're just wasting bombs. It's out of budget now, like.
Yeah, man, what we
Those things
did.
are too loud. Like, you see, like something that you didn't. It's like if you think you can experience. I don't know if you you guys experienced that.
Nah, definitely.
No.
Where my house is at in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania State, is close to the army base. Every day in the morning, like sometimes you hear them like doing. I think they do those.
That
pointing-
training sort of thing, yeah.
So I used to feel like I used to those things, but explosions are something totally different.
Yeah.
So imagine those are the one they were there, of course, but you can't compare to the one they're doing the war.
Did you ever go and watch them train?
No.
We should be allowed to watch our armies train.
What, to see if they're up to the job?
To see,
100%.
are you guys good enough?
Bro, we have no idea who's out there for
Do
us.
we ask for the friend match for them? So do we ask friend match for them? Like, guys, can we ask a friend match between you guys and another country so that we see how?
It's true.
Let's make sure that.
What if they act they're so strong when they're not?
Man, I'm shooting gun and dropping it.
You
Shit.
know?
fingers in the gun.
Yeah, at
What?
least some paintballs or something.
Yeah. But I know my brother said that he went paintballing and or he went airsoft, something like that. And he said that there was there obviously a lot of these ex-army guys and all that kind of stuff. Some of the army guys go there just to like train. Maybe that's their pastime. And he was like, "Bro, we got peppered. Like,
No, this is
they
what
peppered us up.
at paintballing, I've been shot in my bum. That lets me know the army's not for me.
It's not.
Because I've got my back to the ops.
Yeah. You didn't even know. But that was in the battle for the No, you're on the floor like what?
Saying, do me in.
Oh, actually, I was in a barbershop and there was a lady that had her son. No, the son wasn't there, but she was talking about the son, and she actually said that, look, I've been afraid of like the kind of company he's been keeping and what he's been doing, and she said, so I sent him to the army because I would rather him. He wants to get guns. He wants to do all that kind of stuff. I can't stop him. So rather than him do it illegally, I'd rather him do it legally.
Illegally, you mean?
What did I say?
You said,
Because it's the same thing.
Rather than him do it
you said the
illegally.
same thing twice.
Did I?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Pick it up.
Don't worry about it. It's all right. We understand the story. But
Yeah. No, but I was gonna ask.
that's crazy.
I was gonna ask. Do you think that is the something that people should look at for controlling youth? Like being like, you know what, you're into that.
Go to the army.
Go to the army because you're gonna do it anyway. Go fight for a country.
Nah, that's dead, man. Nah, man.
So what?
I don't believe in armies anyway. So to now send your child to go and kill another
What do you mean
country.
you don't believe in
Yeah.
armies?
What's it?
I don't like armies.
Oh, you don't like it?
I
Okay,
don't
cool.
believe there should even be a purpose for them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, because there shouldn't be war.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there is.
Yeah, but I don't like it.
Yeah, but there's gangs as well.
He's Mr. World Peace
Yeah,
right
there's
now.
gangs.
So.
I hear that, but there's gangs, there's army, there's all these kind of things where there's conflict and there's violence. You can see that this person is going down this route.
There can be gangs without violence. My thing is, if there was no guns, no bombs, no there's no need for an army.
That's very ideal.
If there's no weapons, what do we need armies for? No
Fist
one
fights.
can. Yeah, let's fist fight. No
Yeah,
problem.
but we need an army of fist fighters then. The best people.
But it could be like wars could be settled with one-on-ones.
Yeah, they could, you know.
Yeah. Man said Boris against
Putin,
Putin
Just
straight.
go straight scrap.
Because it's mad. Like people join the army to fight wars they don't understand.
Yeah.
For people that stay in the office and argue over the phone, I'm like, bro.
Yeah,
Don't make
yeah,
sense,
yeah,
but,
yeah. At least Napoleon and them, man, like they were there.
Yeah,
they
back
were
in the
outside,
day,
yeah.
Led from
the
front.
king and them, they were front line as well.
At least they were there, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, man can't send me shots,
They used to
so
be at
man
the front
can't send
line
me
and
war.
fighting
fam.
as well. But nowadays it's just chilling and making a call. Hey, how is he going there?
Yeah. How many? 100 dead? Mad.
That's it.
Send some more out there. Send some more.
It's
Out
crazy.
there for time.
Yeah. That's very, very nuts.
So, where's your favorite place in the world? Is
I'll
it
tell
home?
you, Zanzibar. It's my favorite place. I love Zanzibar so much.
Describe it. I've never seen pictures.
It's an island, and it's very beautiful.
So it's an island off the main body of.
Yes. It's like if you know, do you know anything about Maldives?
yeah.
It's more than Maldives.
More?
Sorry to say that. Yeah, of course.
Oh, no problem. Let it be.
Yeah, it's like if you that's the reality. It's like most of the time when I do my vacation, everything, if I want to have peace of mind, that's where I go. Like everybody comes there, and you guys need to come there.
I'm
Trust me.
pulling up.
If you Google that today, you want to come.
I
there,
need to book a honeymoon.
trust
Oh,
me,
yeah.
Zanzibar is cool.
Have you got a house there?
I've got radio station, TV station as well.
Can I rent? Yeah, Airbnb.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what time when you
I'm
want.
coming too.
I'm coming
On
as
his
well, bro.
honeymoon. I'm coming.
We'll
Don't worry,
be
man.
there.
It's big enough. He can have his own guest house, innit?
Zanzibar.
Welcome, man. We'll be there.
Yeah, I need a honeymoon spot.
We'll be there. Yeah,
Anytime
that's
when you're
nice.
ready, man, but trust me, it's very.
I need to travel Africa more, man.
Yeah.
How many countries have you been to?
In Africa, one.
Ghana. You've been, what, Nigeria?
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
Nigeria. Yeah, that's
been.
it.
To come the east of Africa. as well.
Yeah, I need to come. But you know what? A lot of why it's weird because it's like you go to Nigeria and obviously people would have spoken bad on Nigeria, corruption, blah, 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 blah. As if there's no corruption here. But corruption, this is that. You have to do this. You can't drink the tap water. You can't, all this kind. There's so many things. But because it's where you're from, you'll be like, I know I have to go there. So then you start to think, if it's kind of like this, and the only reason why I was kind of cool to cut through is because my uncle was there. How would it be if I was to go to somewhere where and I'm not aware, and they're hearing the English accent, they know they're gonna bump me. Not to say they don't do that in other countries, but in Europe you might be like, maybe I might be safe. I understand it. They speak the same language, all that kind of stuff. So like you have a certain view of other countries in Africa that aren't your home, and you kind of think, I'll just stick to what I at least understand. But we go to countries which we have no lineage at all. And then we're like, we'll get duo, like we'll get like all of these apps to be like, come to the Appel, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to learn French for like, we'll do it, but we won't do it for Africa. So I realized I need to travel Africa more. That's
we need to
something
look into resorts as well, because like I always assume there's no resort there.
Yeah, like you're just always gonna be out there. Yeah, you need convoy, you need this.
Yeah, exactly. Because when I go somewhere like I'm going DR, I wouldn't just go to Dominican Republic because I don't know where exactly to stay. But I know I'll go to a resort because I know, okay, there's safety there. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But in Africa, you don't think, let me go and find a resort in Africa. You think, let me just go.
There's some beautiful places in South Africa. Oh my God.
You can get even a resort that you pay 15,000 pounds a room a night.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's there.
Trust me, bro.
It's that 15,000 a night.
Bro. It's there. Like that luxury is there. It's really there.
That's really how it is. It's like Africa now is like paradise. I'm telling you that.
It
Trust
is.
me.
Yeah. I'm planning to buy my own island.
Yeah, he wants to buy his own island.
You know what?
Like
we're meeting some high value people.
Yeah.
You might be able to get 5 people on board.
Investors.
Yeah. Would you invest in an island?
Of course.
Yeah.
They have been doing that. There's this one thing called Mbuja now. You're working with that. Me and my partner.
You got island?
Yes, it calls Mbuja. So me and my partner, we're now working on that. So
have you bought it already?
No, we haven't bought it already. It's like it's still the government one, but you know, I've been investing to different stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, I've got record label, radio station, TV station, a betting company.
Yeah.
A lot of things. So like now it's very easy when I see something, because the government believe in me and my partners and everybody. So like when we see something, say like we want to invest into this one. So my partner got the license to invest into that one, Mbuja, and now that's what we're working on.
Nice.
So to buy an island, you need a license.
Not buying one. When you want to buy something, it doesn't need license. You just need to negotiate between you if it's the government.
Right.
But then there's some of the places, I don't think if the government want to sell them. You need to partner with the government.
You know, it's funny. It's like, you know, when you want something from somebody, like, I don't know, you might be like, let's say that is that supermote. I know that supermote's worth £5, but you think it's worth like £1. So I might be like, let me get that supermote off you for £3. And then you might be like, wait, why do you want it, bruv? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
So, like, government might not even be using that island. But
Wait.
What is diamonds want over
there?
there?
Like, wait, what would you want from it?
Why do you want it? What are you going to do with it?
I want peace. I'm going to sell you this piece. You have to buy peace. Peace ain't free. That's crazy. I want my island.
That's what they say. They say, like, in Africa. That's why this says it's trending in Africa. Like, once the government found, ganja or weed lives in your place, that's yours. But when they found jerrys or something, that's them.
When they found jewelry, did you say?
Yeah, they found jewelry like in your.
Like diamonds and all that stuff.
That's
if they found oil, that's yours. I used to think, I hope they find it underneath the ground so then I can negotiate. That's no one trying to talk once they find that.
They find like there's ganja plant over there, that's yours.
Yeah, you can keep that. That's fine.
So not only can keep that, you need to tell them how did that come from. You're getting that point.
Yeah.
It's like once they find that there's a weed plant in your like land, that's yours. You need to tell us what Are you dealing with that?
Yeah.
But then once if there's jury or something,
That's not yours.
That's
not
not
yours.
yours.
No,
That's
that's-
ours.
That's
we have
ours.
to move
mad.
and see how we can collect them.
Ours. There's oil there. We'll start a war, bro.
So the TV station, how did that come about?
Well, it got to a point I feel like, cause after started doing good on my music, I said like I think it's the right time for me to start my record label so that I can empower more the youth and all that, because I knew what I went through when it comes to my time of from where I started until I got my first hit. So we understand the hassle and everything. I said, let me start my record label. After starting my record label, I introduced different artists. Even I introduced like 6 to 7 artists, and then one different hours BET and like doing very big.
Yeah.
So I said like I think it's the right time for me now to start the radio and TV station, so that not all the artists I can sign them, but then I can at least empower other artists from the
Give them
radio.
a platform.
Every country has those propaganda of the media. I know sometimes playing upcoming artists. Songs
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have my own radio and TV station, and this will be for all of us. Once you're talented, you're gonna play your music.
Yeah.
So now that's like a savior of the artists back home.
Yeah.
And they love that radio and TV is number one everywhere. You come like, bro, it's doing very big.
That's cold.
Very big. So I feel like now, most of the artists now, Tanzania get to see a lot of artists, a lot of talent from that radio, and that was the main point. It's like, you know how these things hard can get, like how it can be. So I feel like I want to be a person that one day a person say that because of Diamond Platinums I'm here today.
Yeah, you want to be,
like,
you want to have a hand in
Yeah,
someone's
yeah.
success
Yes,
and
yeah.
say that you helped others. I've got a question, right? In regards to, well, first of all, actually, first one, we've been talking about borrowing money stories, and there's a lot of people that are wealthy that have had, issues when they've given money or relationships break down because of money. He's laughing.
Somebody came to mind, though.
Have you got a borrowing money story or lending money or giving money story like that burnt you and taught you something since you've had your fame?
I'll tell you this. It's like,
You trying to be careful.
it's like,
Still around.
I think because from where I came from, I've seen those things a lot. So if a person come to me, I'd rather just give him or her money more than like say like this is a loan that you're gonna have to pay it back, because I know what will come after. We will fight.
Yeah.
And you end up you looking like you have a problem. Why? Because you've been asking for your money.
Yeah.
So to avoiding that,
We're
even
saying
my brothers and sisters sometimes can come. Oh, I have this business idea, and so I want you to borrow me. I was like, go do it. Or it can be your business. I know it's your business.
Yeah.
Because it will be problem later. Trust me. It start to be like you are the one did it in a very good intention, but then you end up being like you are the one who have problem because you've been asking about them.
Yes. Agreed.
So it's good to have this feeling like this is not my money anymore. It's yours.
Yeah.
Those money issue. Bring problems a lot.
I can't wait to get that money where I can just give it. Because me, I need it back.
Someone asked me for 25k. You what? 25? I'm trying to buy this island, man. Before we slide, who would you say is your main musical competition in Tanzania?
I'll tell you this. I've got nobody.
That's number one.
Someone feels real disrespected.
Not only me, like the whole country knows that. The whole continent knows that.
He said they know.
And that's why you see
know.
there were music award this year, and I asked them to do not nominate me.
Yeah, let someone else win.
Yeah, because I say like they ask why, people are like, oh no, he's being rude. I say like, no, to me doing that is like I'm at the point I feel like I want to empower more my fellow musician from Tanzania more than competing with them. If you look at top whatever sellings, I'll tell you this, like last month, if you go to all the platforms, I can take you for maybe let's go to the lowest like the YouTube platform maybe. It's like my last monthly views like a month. I go up to 53 million. The person follows me, he got 17 million. So it's like you see
The
gap from
difference,
53
yeah.
And even the person that follows me, the artists that are introduced. And the second one, the artists are introduced. And so positively.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like I'm at a point now, me competing with my Tanzanian brother, it does not make sense because we are at the point that we need to promote more of our music. Instead of us competing, what are we competing for?
Okay, give us 2 male and 2 female artists we should also be
Watching.
aware of. Yeah.
There's Zuchu. It's a female.
Zuchu.
She's doing very good. Zuchu's doing very, 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 very good. There's Zuchu. There's Nandi. She's doing very good. Then there's Rayvani. There's Bosso. There's Lava Lava.
Lava.
There's Ali Kiba.
What kind of music is this as well?
It's bongo flavor. That's why we do
Bongo flavor.
Yeah, but I'll tell you this. To me now, all the music comes from Africa's Afrobeat.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
No,
cool,
I'll be telling this. Let's not categorize music that it's Afrobeat.
Yeah.
But then it's the Afrobeat from the east of Africa. It's Afrobeat
Yeah.
you get
Okay,
me?
cool.
So yeah, because it sounds the same.
Yeah, unless it's rap.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
there's Mario. There's Harmonize.
There's a whole bunch of people that we've just.
They're killing it.
No, yeah, we got no.
They are very.
We just
very-
got onto
they're doing
Amapiano
very-
It's
right now.
crazy
We feel
because
like we
when you see
discovered
these
something.
things,
Yes.
or like you see your views on 53 million, and you're here in London, you're like, how did I not see this song?
It just
like-
shows how much people are in the world.
Exactly.
Because man could have
Like-
70 million and all this kind of stuff, and then he could walk the streets of London, and everyone's like, "Who's that?"
Yeah.
I think I'm still the most artist with the most views in the Eastern Sub-Sahara Africa.
Wow,
Yeah.
big flex.
Yeah, I've got, even the subscriptions I've got almost 2 billion. I've got almost 6 million subscription, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So the views I've got more than, I think, so I get 2 billion or something.
Yeah.
So
You
it's
got
like,
stupid following on Instagram, like 14
Yeah.
million.
Yeah.
I
go
was
to
like,
Spotify, go to I don't all the platforms. Like, so I'm thinking, go like the more this goes, the more our African music became more bigger, and
Word.
we appreciate you guys so much because you see what you're doing here is what pushing our music.
Yeah.
Imagine today I'm here, biggest podcast. We're talking about African music. We're talking about our culture, everything. This was all we needed before. We never had that. We used to come here. You do your events or whatever. Like, you need to post it on Facebook. But now, as African here, you guys have been doing big job.
Yeah.
Good job. Like now, we feel. Trust me, I never been here for more than 4 years. I came here now, like it's like everywhere I go, people knows me. I was like, oh, so it's become this way nowadays.
Yeah.
Because back in the days, we can come here and it's like you find like out of 1,000, you can find like 2 or 3 people that knows you.
Yeah.
Now, out of 10 people, you find like 4 people that know
Yeah.
you.
You're also on Netflix now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Netflix now is like he added more. So,
Yeah.
And
with that as well, they show like a good side of Africa. Because like Tem was saying, like all we used to hear in the media was corruption, blah blah blah. Now we're seeing young, rich, black. It's like, oh,
Even
It's
corruption
amazing.
was a step up. Before that, when we was young, Oxfam. That's a charity where they just show kids with flyers around.
Yeah,
them
yeah,
noses
yeah, yeah.
And
That's
say
all we
donate
knew.
to charity. So we saw Africa's charity first. Then it was like, oh, they got money, but they're corrupt. And then it's like, oh, they got money and there's corruption, but there's illness and there's take your yellow fever.
And
so
then
there's so
they'll
much
even
things.
come and tell us that now the COVID is a South African variant.
Comes
because
from there.
They, nah.
It's
this
come from
country-
there.
And now back in the days, people they never used to be proud of where they came from.
Yeah.
Now
yeah.
people are so proud to say like where they come from, like
Yep.
Africa. Like you see, like back in the days, a person can be here, a black motherfucker acts like he was like he's not from Africa.
Yeah.
It used to be that. So now the way how you guys made it look like now everybody people are so proud to be like, oh, I'm from Ghana, I'm from Nigeria, I'm from Zanzibar, I'm from those things. And this one, I'm telling you this, all these things that are now happening is because of people like you who've been promoting our contents, promoting our culture, promoting our. Anyway, so glad.
That feels good. I've never thought of it that way, like our
Never,
part that
no,
we
yeah.
played. I'm just like, you guys are doing sick. Wizkid's a superstar. You're doing well. But I've never really thought of our part that we played in it here. So yeah, we
That's
are
why
doing
we're
a
so
good
proud.
job.
When we come here, we don't feel like we abandoned. We feel like we're brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
So to play with us, we got people. That's why we can do now. 2 and feel. Day 1, day 2, day 3. We got people. Back in the days, we never used to do that. But nowadays we are doing that because we got people. There's no way you can do that if you don't have people.
Yeah.
So we have people here. People are getting our back, and we're so grateful for them.
Yeah.
So and then you dropped an album a few weeks
EP.
ago.
An
EP.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all,
Yes.
Where's the title from? Like, what's the?
Well, I was working on my album. I'm working on my album, and by the way, Swiss Beat is executive producer.
Wow. Zone.
Yeah, Zones and Zaza. I've been always there supporting African music. So while recording different songs, putting together, then we found out that we got a lot of hits. And it's like, you know what? So let me drop an EP first before dropping the album. So it's like,
First of all. Okay.
I'm giving you guys an EP.
Yeah.
The album's coming.
cool. I like there's two songs I like. The one with Kofi Olumide.
Yeah.
That's like of something else. But from the actual album, it was Loyal. So we got a playlist that we update every week. So that's the song that I'm gonna add.
Yeah.
So I like that one.
And I've got a remix one with Kojo Funds.
Oh, is it?
Well?
It's on
Like
I'm
Kojo.
gonna drop it out once I go back home.
I'm gonna put Fine.
Fine. I
Love that
told you
tune.
like fine. I love that.
Yeah. But even the video, I was invested.
I-
When it blew up, I was like, oh, his babes was in the tent. Oh, no. And I woke up and it was all a dream.
What's your favorite song on the EP?
It's very difficult, I think, because it has different genre. But I think because I'm from I don't know, bro. I love everything.
What you been what mood do you feel like right now, and what song would resonate with that mood right now?
Fresh.
You got Ade Kunle on there as well.
Yeah, I want to add that one
yeah.
because I've been fucking
Fresh.
with Ade Kunle a lot. That is a very talented
And do you have
man.
what was the first song that you said you dropped? We could add that as well. How do you spell it? How do you spell?
Amambia, you say?
K-A.
K-A.
Yeah.
Maybe I heard it wrong.
No, I know what you mean. It's
Did you say Amambia and say K-A?
Kamwambie.
Come on, Bia. Okay, I thought it was.
You know I'm gonna have to take the phone
But
and
I thought it
spell
was like poet, you know, like
I
silent
said poetry.
that in there.
Kamwambie.
I'll show you. So yeah, people, you know what to do, man. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're here every
go,
week.
at the
We're
top.
looking to increase the show to 2 times a week. So
Okay, cool.
links in the description of Amazon stuff, NordVPN. If you're,
of course.
Patreon. If you're on Spotify, subscribe, leave a review. We're looking for serious growth this year, man.
Serious growth.
Let's make it happen.
Serious growth. We want a plaque by the end of the year. I want a
Trust
plaque.
me.
Plaque is at 100K, so do it. Just do it. Just do it. Don't think about it.
You got diamond platinums in here.
Yeah. You see the caliber
You
of guests
see-
and people
you see who
flying
we got
out.
pulling up.
What? He had to fly the PJ in just for the show.
Landed
Bring out the
Heathrow this
convoy.
morning.
Come on.
Came straight here.
Convoy.
In the
yeah.
G-Wagon.
But you know what? Honestly, what I really want to start doing, again, when there's time and when time permits in terms of traveling, I want to be traveling to those countries where we've actually had guests on and,
and
do
going to see them.
something out
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Obviously, I don't know how
100%.
often you're in Tanzania and all this kind of stuff, but it would be great if we do travels like that.
Let
And
me
we
know when
can,
you guys ready.
Yeah.
Hopefully before October, because I bought me a jet this year.
you bought a
yeah.
jet.
I bought a jet.
Okay, so you got the travel and
I'm
accommodation.
taking my shades
So
off,
it's
bro.
like-
He
so
got
it's
a
like
jet,
Hopefully,
Is that a good investment?
yes, for us. Like I'll tell you this, music is business, bro. Very big business.
Yeah.
We got to a point that we don't do things because just for the show, but we have to. I'll tell you this, when I go back home, because I'm supposed to go back home on the 23rd, I've got a show on the 2nd in Tanzania. I've got another one on the 3rd in Congo. I've got another one on the 7th in Ethiopia. I've got another one on the 12th, Manchester. And another one on the 14th in 14th in Ivory Coast.
I like how you know your schedule.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like me keep making the
flights
airline
and
money.
booking,
Like,
Yeah.
so it's like if I got mine, that's what I thought. So if I got mine, it's like less stressful because I can be sleeping, waking up in the morning, getting into my jet to Congo, flying the next day. I can just chill there like, yo, pilot, let's fly. We go to Ethiopia.
Yeah.
So it's like it makes more easy, and even you don't spend much, and apart from that, it adds value to the artist.
Yeah.
That's what I've been telling people. Like, you know, the problem about our work sometimes is like it's your value that make you money. It's like, you know about that. Everybody's sing. There's a lot of people that can sing.
Yeah.
But sometimes how do you package your music?
Yeah.
The star quality.
Yes, star quality.
Yeah.
You know some of those things. And now it's the time that we need to show the world that we Africans, and we young, we famous, we rich, and we
Go watch it on Netflix.
positively, like, you know, like we need to show them like it's not now the way how people used to portray us. Like,
Yeah.
this is Africa. Where's the real deal?
Yeah.
Because
It's the
I've
right
never
time
seen
to
chains
do it.
like this on African artists. I've seen it on Americans for years. Americans that have all the diamonds and all the chains and stuff.
So
To
it's like
see African
sometimes
artists is
it's
good.
not like you. It's like you have to. It's like I remember, like I don't. Last year I bought a 2021 Cullinan 0 kilometer. Brought it back home. That
Big
car,
Rose.
That car
Big
cost me
Rolls
like
Royce.
974.
$1,000.
Yes, to get into my country because
Because
there's
you have
a
to
tax on it.
import it. And then import, you have to pay double sometimes.
Almost $1 million
That's crazy.
in my country. I was like, so because I was saying my mom didn't get it. I was like, why do you? I said, like, Mom, you don't understand. It's like a farmer buying a tractor. I have to.
He said I have to.
Yeah. It's like, if I'm not gonna do that, that's how when I tell the promoters I'm charging £300,000 to perform.
Yeah.
That's how we can pay.
Yeah.
Even if I deserve 10K, but if this one can have more of us like give me £50 or 50K pounds. A person can sometimes that's packaging your work. So it's like, and now it's the time that we can create a better path for the next generation.
Yeah, that's right. If you charge up, the next ones
Yes.
that come underneath you can charge more, and then we
Yes.
all make it's better
I'll
for the
tell you
economy.
this: you heard a person charging like $1 million to perform. You feel like when I go to the stage, I perform more better than what she or he can do. Why is he or she getting that money?
Because they are.
Because the way how they've packaging themselves.
It looks like $1 million.
Yeah, he looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like, it's
fuck
the
it,
time
1.2.
now- Yeah, it's the time now. All the investors when it comes to music, record label, and especially the government, because I've been going through a lot of things with the, it's tax revenue people. Like I've been telling them like first, but positively, because I was the artist. I started doing tax in a very proper way back home.
Right.
I said like I feel like I wanted to do tax. Back in the days we used to sing and just sing at home, and I said like I feel like I want to have a proper company. I want to have a record label. I want to start paying tax, VAT, and everything, so that the government can understand how the music goes. So it took me some time to explain to them, if I buy a Rolls Royce or if I buy a chain, it's not like I'm showing off.
It's a write-off. Yeah.
It's like when a person has a shop, so he needs to put proper a product so that
Inside there, yeah.
it's an investment so that I can make more money. So
Yeah.
before they never used to get that, and I'm sure lots of countries still don't get it. But that's how it's supposed to be when it comes to music. Something that can make a lot of money, but then it needs you to spend or to invest a lot of money to make that money.
Yeah, I hear that.
I
And
hear
if you
that.
bought the jet, you can actually charter it out to other people, right?
Yes.
Right.
There's no way. He has to.
Yeah.
If you ever want, of course, because I've got a proper team. It's called Aviation back home in Tanzania. That's who will be doing the maintenance and everything.
Nice.
So when I'm not going anywhere, of course I'm
They're
running.
booking.
Yes,
Wicked.
if you want, it's making money out of it. So
Wicked.
because we used to talk about it with the team, like, so okay, so how is it gonna be? Because first when you think about the flight, you think of, so what about the pilot? How much are we gonna pay? You know those things.
Yeah.
You stress yourself, but then there's proper companies and people who knows how to deal with those things. It's very easy. It's like aviation. You talk to aviation. We have them back home in Tanzania. So you give them your jets so that they do the maintenance of your jet. They give you the pilot and everything. And even if you chill, if you don't want to go anywhere, they can rent it out.
Yeah.
And you still make a lot of money. Especially in my country, we don't have a lot of proper jets. So my jet, I know my jet
People are
is
using.
it's the best of the jets going to be back home.
Wicked.
You even saw the time when you guys wanna come home. I thought you guys would come home.
Hey, listen, I'm packing my bags.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
I've
I'm
got
down.
a honeymoon to take care of.
Nah,
Hey,
trust
don't
me.
worry. We'll be on contact aviation and tell them Diamond sent me here, bro.
couple's
I'm coming for
honeymoon.
rice, fam. Diamond sent me here for rice. I'm Diamond son. I'm playing. All right, wicked. Thank you so much for coming. By the way, bro. The show on Netflix is there. So go check that out.
EP's there.
EP's
out
there.
now.
So however you want to consume, go and consume. It's there.
First of all,
Yes.
go and stream it.
First of all, yeah. Other than that, you know the theory, bro.
Nice, baby's crazy.
Wicked.
Cool.